5:13 on this Wednesday morning. Yeah, it's hot, it's humid. We get those afternoon storms. It's kind of the same old song and dance over and over again. But David, a little bit of reprieve this evening. If anybody has any outdoor grilling plans, at least the temperature is not going to be sweltering.
Well, yes, it won't be. Maybe we'll take sweltering off the table.
Yeah.
It's still going to be really hot and humid, though. It's July. So instead of the mid-90s, maybe the low 90s. But this morning, the humidity is still there, which means our morning lows are still up there. 74 in Chattanooga, 74 Cleveland. You want 10 degrees cooler, go to Murphy at 64 there. It is always nice in Murphy, except in like December and January. Then it's too cold. But that's when you just get a cabin and go hang out for a weekend by a fire, right? Hanging out by the pool today, that's what you need to do. 91 by noon, 90 degrees by 3 p.m. And so we'll hit that high early in the afternoon, and then we'll see some spotty thunderstorms developing. Right now, it doesn't look like those will be as strong as the ones yesterday or the day before that were producing the damaging winds and even some small hail. We'll still keep an eye on things this afternoon. Heavy rain, lightning, certainly with any of the thunderstorms that develop. So we'll still need to be watchful, but we're just not going to elevate it to a storm alert weather day like we've had for the past couple of days. Real quick, a couple of things in the tropics. We now have tropical depression number 7 out in the Atlantic. That will likely become a tropical storm over the next couple of days. By the weekend, it's going to move into the Caribbean basin, and it looks like it may encounter some wind shear, which kind of chops the head off of a tropical system and won't let it develop any further. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. There is a tropical area of interest in the Gulf of Mexico. Whether that develops or not, and it may slowly do that by the end of the week into Saturday, but it likely is going to be a big rainmaker, whether it's a tropical storm or not, along the coast of Texas up into parts of Louisiana. Here in the Tennessee Valley, not as hot, not sweltering, still hot. Spotty storms through Friday, and then over the weekend, I think you'll be amazed at how dry it is, especially on Saturday. Highs right around 90. It should be a pretty good day Saturday for July. We'll have partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, and a little bit cooler with a high of 90s. That's not bad. Severe weather outlook for today. We're looking at some of those spotty thunderstorms, but we're taking that severe weather potential, specifically the damaging wind threat, and we're lifting that northward away from the Tennessee Valley, especially from basically Lexington over into Richmond, Washington, and up into New York City, looking at a pretty decent chance of severe storms there. But again, here in the Tennessee Valley, just some general thunderstorms producing heavy rain and lightning. Tomorrow, looking at the model data, it looks like we'll have a slightly better chance for the kind of storms that we've had for the past couple of days. The damaging winds, the heavy rain, the lightning, maybe a little bit of small hail, but looks like the chance is going to be low, marginal risk at best, with that wind risk being 5% risk of damaging winds. So basically through Friday, every afternoon through Friday, we're going to have some scattered storms developing with varying degrees of intensity. We just need to be watchful each afternoon. High pressure trying to hold on. I do think we'll see some thunderstorms slipping in under that this afternoon. Your Vipercast showing some of those storms developing around lunchtime and then through the early evening hours as we move into late tonight and the overnight. Partly cloudy skies, but no rain. Thursday, we're going to have more scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday afternoon. And guess what? No big changes for Friday afternoon. We'll have more thunderstorms developing on Friday afternoon as we wrap up our week and head into the big weekend. And speaking of which, Saturday looks like we're going to be high and dry as all of the storms stay to our south, and we even have quite a bit of sunshine in the model data for your Saturday afternoon. Wouldn't that be something? Sunshine, 90 degrees, which is where it should be this time of the year, and no rain. That'll be a nice little respite for you, especially if you have outdoor plans. It will be hotter on Sunday with the high reaching the low to mid-90s. Might be just a little bit warmer there. A quick look at our severe weather potential, just not looking that great for today. Not as hot today. We'll have a high of 92. Spotty afternoon storms, winds out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we'll be in the low 90s throughout the valley, mid-80s in the higher elevations. Tonight, an isolated evening storm or two, but partly cloudy and muggy for the most part as we drop down into the low 70s, and those outlying areas getting in the mid to upper 60s, dropping down rather. Storm alert day tomorrow, as we see again very slight risk of some damaging winds with some of the thunderstorms on Thursday afternoon. So we are going to call it a storm alert weather day, but quite frankly, I think today, tomorrow, and Friday. You basically just need to be watchful. At least you'll see some heavy rain and lightning with those storms that are developing. And then drying over the weekend, but we will notice our pattern shifting a bit Sunday into Monday as we start to introduce the rain chance back into the forecast, and we see it warming back into the mid-90s to start next week. Lori?
All right, David, thank you very much. Going to be a hot one out there.